I've got nothing.
That's how it started. Every single time that I've tried to write something, I have given up halfway because I was not just attached to my idea anymore, or I had no idea what to do with my idea. So for the first time last year in February 2022, I got a little scared because I had this idea that I was able to develop and stay attached to. And now in March 2023, I'm actually directing it as a first-time director. So here's my 3 key learnings from the pre-production experience and the process of this film so far. Welcome to my Emerging Directors Lab. People have different ways of coming up with ideas. Mine tend to come a lot from daydreaming or music, movies, my personal life, and lives of others. As a first-time director, I was very lucky that I had the support of emerging and awarded as well as independent filmmakers in making this film. And so I guess that was where my first learning came from. Build relationships and ask for help from people who know more than you. A lot of the times our own fears of being perceived as inexperienced can get in the way of asking for help and just doing better. But from what I've experienced, a lot of the times if you build relationships with these people and ask them for their inputs and their help, they will simply give it to you. And that was the reason why I was able to get my script to the point that it is today. Also, in the process, meet amazing filmmakers that are a part of the crew and find general support for the film. Give yourself enough pre-production time. At first, I really felt like as a filmmaker, I needed to get my name out there and I needed to put out a film as soon as I could. But what I've learned is that giving myself enough pre-production time, even if I have to spend months doing it, I was able to communicate with departments much better and plan things out much more thoroughly than we had initially. Having that amount of pre-production time also let me sit with my characters and my script a lot more. So I feel that time just helps your crew understand your motivations behind the script and your visual sense and style much better. And then taking their inputs and feeling out the script a little more, you get an idea of what you're actually making. Finally, the importance of location recce's and blocking. Further into the pre-production process, I had a general idea of how I wanted my actors to move, and so blocking was something that I learned while I was making my storyboards, and also organizing recce's with my producer, my cinematographer, my AD, and in general, you want your audience to follow along with the sense of space and the geography that you're setting in your script. So to understand blocking and location a little bit more, I watched YouTube videos, attended workshops by directors, and also listened to Directors Guild podcasts so I can see how directors really do that and help actors develop that relationship with their area as well. So these were my 3 key learnings from the pre-production process of my first ever short film, my directorial debut. And I couldn't be more grateful for the support of Limitless Studios and a lot of other people who have so generously given me their time, their services, and their money. So if you're aiming to direct commercially or on narrative or factual projects, I hope that you could take something out of this. And for seasoned directors who are watching this, please give us your advice and tell us what you find important while going through the pre-production process for all the people who want to make movie magic.